Hi, this is Wayne Alaruth, the capitalist evangelist. I'm here to introduce you to a special company with the potential to be one of the great all-American stories. Fortum Resources is a publicly traded, diversified natural resource company with oil, gas, and mining properties in North America and internationally. Fortum is led by Chairman Mark Bruner, the legendary oil man who built Ultra Petroleum from a 15-cent stock to $200 per share, creating $15 billion in shareholder profits. Mark has 30 years of experience in the oil and gas industry, overseeing contracts with Halliburton, ExxonMobil, and Hess. Fortum has over 350,000 acres of oil and gas resources, and more than half the acreage has been evaluated by world-renowned auditors Deloitte Touche. Fortum also owns the rights to the 180-square-mile City of Gold mining property. Fortum is traded on 2 global exchanges, U.S. ticker symbol FTMR. Repeat, FTMR. This is a rare ground floor opportunity to capitalize on a proven energy industry legend. Please visit FortumResources.com. That's Fortum, F-O-R-T-E-M, resources.com.
Everyone loves liberty, so why are you letting other people tell you what's best for your health care? Exercise your freedom with Liberty Health Share. Liberty Health Share is a community of people who voluntarily share one another's medical costs. Members are able to take back the freedom to make their own decisions about their health care. Stop letting others tell you what to do. Call us at 855-58-LIBERTY for more information, or check us out online at libertyhealthshare.org. That's libertyhealthshare.org.
In 50 feet, turn left. Why are you driving so slowly?
After a few drinks, I'm taking it slow.
Well, you're not fooling the cop behind you.
What?
Get ready to pay in 0.1 miles.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Are you drowning in debt? Are you struggling to make minimum payments? Did you know that on average, a household with at least one credit card struggles with over $15,000 in credit card debt? If this sounds like you, know that it's not your fault. Credit card debt happens to good people. Credit card companies lure you in with low introductory rates and low minimum payments. Before you know it, you're in over your head. National Debt Relief has helped thousands of good people just like you become debt-free with our Debt Reset program that will dramatically reduce your debt down to a fraction of what you owe. Our Debt Reset program is customized to get you debt-free in as little as 24 to 48 months with one low monthly payment. If you owe over $10,000 in credit card debt or even personal loans, call 800-274-9490. There are no upfront fees or out-of-pocket expenses. You don't pay a dime until we succeed. Call now to see how the Debt Reset program can work for you. 800-274-9490. That's 800-274-9490. 800-274-9490.
Have you written a book and want to get it published? Then call Page Publishing at 800-605-6995 immediately. That's 800-605-6995. Page Publishing is looking for authors of all types of books. And unlike most publishers, Page Publishing will take the time to review each and every book submitted to them and give you their feedback. If they like what they read, they'll get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, the Apple iTunes Store, Barnes & Noble, and other outlets. They handle everything: editing, cover design, copyright protection, printing, publicity, and distribution. So if you've written a novel, children's book, cookbook, inspirational work, poetry, or a biography and want to get it published, then you need to call Page Publishing and do it immediately. Call 800-605-6995 now for your free author submission kit. Again, for your free author submission kit, call 800-605-6995. That's 800-605-6995. Your road to fame and fortune could very well start with this simple phone call. Call Page Publishing at 800-605-6995 for your free author submission kit.
Ask a question. Whatever happened to Howard Schultz? He's ridden himself out of all these scheduled events that require a public appearance. I don't know what's going on. Weird. And speaking of don't know what's going on, I was telling you yesterday about the remarkable way that the CDC and various other organizations who know better than this, I'm sure, have been blaming the measles outbreaks and the various other outbreaks like whooping cough, like tuberculosis. They've been blaming them on international travelers bringing these particular pesky diseases back from other places. I think the international travelers are talking about are uninvited guests, illegal immigrants that are being dropped off all over the country. These are unvaccinated, not immune people. And they get in the same area with our kids, And they give you that gift that keeps on giving. I think that's a huge problem. I think the CDC is covering it up. I think it's problematic. And anybody that has a brain knows if you bring in hundreds of thousands of people from countries that don't have much of a public health program, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, take your pick here, you're going to bring some unanticipated consequences with you. And I think that's what's happening with this whole measles thing. And by the way, it's hard to imagine that I can involve the Kennedy clan in this, but I ran across a story in which 3 prominent members of the Kennedy clan consider their direct relation, Robert Kennedy Jr., the son of Bobby Kennedy. He has made a full-throated embrace of the anti-vaccine movement, the anti-vaccination movement, and he's running around talking about how you shouldn't get your kids vaccinated because it's bad and it gives them whatever. And Kathleen Kennedy Townsend and Joseph P. Kennedy II and Maeve Kennedy McCain, these are all members in good standing of the Kennedy clan. They teamed up for a political essay that basically is trying to extract the family's legacy on public health or rescue it by begging people to stop listening to RFK Jr.'s misinformation campaign about how bad vaccination is. Here's some of what they wrote. Quote, "The World Health Organization reports a 300% increase in the numbers of measles cases around the world this year compared with the first 3 months of 2018. More than 110,000 people now dying from measles every year." Did you hear me? 110,000 people dying from measles, from a disease we eradicated in this country 19 years ago. 110,000 people dying every year. And the World Health Organization, the rather flaccid health arm of the United Nations, has listed, get this, vaccine hesitancy, people that are afraid to get vaccinated, as one of the top 10 threats to global health in 2019. And these numbers have been tremendously amplified by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He's part of this campaign to attack institutions committed to reducing the unnecessary tragedy of preventable infectious diseases. And he's out there running his mouth, spreading all this dangerous info over social media. And what he's doing is he's eroding the trust of the people in the science behind vaccines. So here are his folks writing. "We love Bobby. He's one of the great champions of the environment. We stand behind him in his long fight to protect the environment. However, on vaccines, he is wrong. And his and others' work against vaccines is having heartbreaking consequences. The challenge for public health officials right now is that many people are more afraid of the vaccines than the diseases they immunize against because they've been unlucky enough. Well, they've been lucky enough never to have ever seen the diseases, and I've told you that too, and we are incredibly fortunate. And folks, when you see the devastating impact these diseases have, especially on kids, it'll make a believer out of you. And that's not luck. It's not accidental. It's a result of concentrated, focused effort for vaccination across many, many years. These measles outbreaks remind us of the value of vaccination. It's a godsend. And I don't know what RFK Jr. is going to do. I mean, his credibility is a lost cause. But he's poured all this advocacy against vaccines, and you wonder if his judgment is so bad on vaccines, how can it be much better on any other issue? But trust me on this, folks, our uninvited guests are gifting us with something we didn't want. It's a gift that keeps on giving. Make sure your kids are vaccinated, and make sure your vaccinations are up to date, especially if you have kids or grandkids. Back in just a minute.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some important news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. A free book to help you maximize your retirement income from television host and 3-time author Josh Melberg has been released. This book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we are about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-985-1813 now, and you'll receive a free copy of Josh Melberg's book, Next Gen Annuity Strategies Revealed. As a bonus, we'll also send you a copy of The #1 Mistakes Retirees Are Making with Their Investments Today, and a free DVD on how you can get up to 33% more income in retirement. Call 800-985-1813 now. Again, that's 800-985-1813. Employees of J.D. Mellberg Financial have the appropriate licenses for the products they offer.